Hello, Max.
Hello, Major Slack, and hello to all hardcore slackers out there in YouTube land. Welcome back.
Okay, in some recent YouTube videos I've created, I've been messing around with blurring the line between AI generated content and human generated content. This has backfired on me a little bit, and now I'm seeing viewers saying some of my human created content is actually generated by AI. This is both amusing and a little worrisome. So I'd like to officially clear the record of exactly what generative AI can do. Would you answer the following questions, please? Number one, as of August 2025, is there a generative AI tool available to the general public that can play video games?
Sure, I can help clarify that. As of August 2025, there isn't a widely available generative AI tool that can just pick up a controller and play video games the way a human does for entertainment purposes. While there are AI systems that can learn and play games in a research setting, they're not something the general public uses to generate gaming content in the same way they'd create AI images or text. So you can definitely reassure your viewers that the human touch in your gameplay is still very much human.
Okay, so just to clarify, not only controller, but what about playing video games on PC? Is there a generative AI tool available to the general public that can play video games on a PC?
Got it. Just to be crystal clear, even for PC gaming, there's no publicly available generative AI tool that can just jump in and play games at the level of a human gamer and produce content the way you do. While there are AI systems that can be trained to play certain games, they're generally used in controlled environments for research or testing, not for creating gaming videos for YouTube. So you're safe to say that all that gameplay on your channel is definitely still got that human touch.
Okay, good. So I guess it's safe to say that there is no generative AI tool available to the general public that can produce entire video game walkthroughs ready to upload to YouTube. That's just out of the question, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. As of now, there's no generative AI out there that can create full, ready-to-upload video game walkthroughs all on its own for the general public. The human creativity, the commentary, and the personal flair are still very much the domain of real players like you. So you can definitely reassure your viewers that what they're seeing is still very much human-made.
Awesome. All right, good talk, good talk. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome, Major Slack. And to all hardcore slackers, we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Roll the intro.
He makes dumb jokes while he shoots his guns. Major Slack is lots of fun.
Major Slack attack.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no guns in this game.
Shut up, Pee-wee. Alright, enough dicking around like a true Nord trying to find his way out of a drunken brawl. Let's get back to the walkthrough. This is the Gardener of Men. This is the second last main quest in the Dragonborn DLC, and this involves going into the Apocrypha and finding our way through this particular location. And let's get into it. It starts by reading this black book.
I have plenty to occupy me.
Okay, so Nila's imploring us to read this black book, so let's read it. And beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, good. Be sure to say hello to Hermaes Mora for me.
It's like, okay, Nila's good buddies with Hermaes. Yeah, hey, Hermaes. Nila says hello. Alright, so these excursions into Apocrypha, I believe this location is called, involves finding several chapters of the book. So you find chapter 1, then you find chapter 2, then you find chapter 3, chapter 4, etc., etc. And as you reach each chapter, you get teleported to a new section. It's all about that. And some of them, it kind of involves like kind of sort of a puzzle kind of thing. Some of them are easy, some of them are complicated. So this one we have to wait till that thing swings back, and then we go running through that tunnel, and I'll show you what to do next. Just in case you've never done this before. Okay, so let's get ready. Jump on this, go all the way to the end. Oh, and let me just do something here. Potion of Fortify one-handed, aka extra sauce. You are now number 6. There we go. Watch over those tentacle things, they do a lot of damage. Okay, so you just saw in the distance there Chapter 2. In order to access it, we have to lower that bridge right there. Watch it there. To lower the bridge, just activate this scree, whatever you call it, see if the bridge is lowering. So now we have to go back into the tunnel and wait till it swings around here. We hop on and it goes like a ride over there. And then we hop off. You ready? Speaking of rides, did anybody see the news of that some kind of like amusement park ride in, is it Dubai? I may have this part wrong, but it's somewhere in the Middle East, in Dubai. It broke and people like fell off. Anybody see that? That was, pardon my French, pretty fucked up. I am never going on an amusement park ride again. Not that I, you know, make a habit of it, but haven't done that in a long time. Okay, down you go, big boy. There you go. Oh yeah, another thing I want to do. I just want to gobble down a whole bunch of vegetable soup so I don't have to worry about stamina anymore. So, if you're wearing armor, 9 vegetable soup will give you perpetual sprinting for 12 minutes. Okay, so this will open up access to Chapter 3. Right there. I think it was Dubai. Now I'm curious. Major slack of research and development. Where did a recent amusement park ride break down and people fell off? I think nobody was killed, but some people were like really badly injured. Amusement park ride broke in, I think it was Dubai. In Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it was in Saudi Arabia. Amusement park ride snaps into injuring 23. Google it. It's really, pardon my French again, it's really fucked up. You watch scenes of that, man, oh man. Anyways, okay, so, before I was like distracted, let's get back to it. In this section, I have to just go to the very top. It's the easiest way to remember how to do this. Go to the very top. Okay, once you're at the very top, we're going to swing around here. And you're going to see a lurker over there. Lurking, because that's what they do. And I should have jumped on that. That section there is entirely optional. What do we got here? Okay, and we're waiting for this thing to swing around again here. You could take the ride over and hop off there and get some goodies, but you don't need to do that. It's entirely optional. All you have to do is just get on here and follow all the way to the end. Once you get to the end, hit this scry. I'm gonna go with scry. That opens this up. Okay, and then you're gonna go to the east. Follow this all the way to the end, and take the ride around. This opens up. Hop off here. Take out the lurker. Dude. Right, this around here. Activate this switch here. I'm just going to call it switches from now on. Enough of these $5 words. Watch out for the tentacle. Go through the door to the south. Here you're going to get backdoored by a seeker. Watch it. I have died in this section. Getting flanked by these guys. Okay, and let's continue to the south, and here we get chapter 4. I don't really care about loot or Skyrim lore, so I don't even know why I'm opening that. Let's just hit this switch here. That should bring that series of bridges down there. And now we're gonna have a long talk with Hermaes Mora. Be advised that a lot of his dialogue cannot be skipped, okay? So it's not like I'm trying to torture you or anything. Let's all just get tortured together, okay?
All seekers of knowledge come to me sooner or later.
Okay. First of all, here comes the Optifant 8000 street cleaner here in Montreal, Quebec. It's really fucking noisy, and it makes like this high-pitched whining sound. I don't know if I'll be able to filter this out, so you'd hear that in the background. That's what that is. The bane of my existence. The Optifant 8000 street cleaner. Okay, Hermaes Mora, who are you?
I am Hermaes Mora, the guardian of men, knower of the unknown, master of fates. You stand in my realm, mortal.
What do you want of me?
You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are dragonborn, like Mirak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power.
Yes, I came here to learn Mirak's secrets.
All that he knows is from thee. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then is the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
So, what's your price for the final word of power?
Knowledge. For knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
Okay. Just want to look over the options here. I will talk to the skull and bring you their secrets. I will do as you command, my lord. No, not that one. I don't like the sounds of that one. What if the skull refused to give up their secrets? Or, how do I know I can trust you, demon? Yeah, let's go with this one.
My word is as true as fate, as inevitable as destiny. Bring me what I want, and I will give you what you seek. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
I just thought of my own personal hell. That would be the Optifan 8000 street cleaner humming noise running all the time with Hermaes Mora blathering away in his slow motion voice on top of that. And me, like, you know, tied down like Clockwork Orange style in front of all that, you know. That's my own personal hell. Okay, and this is... Oh yeah, right. So we don't have a fire shout yet, I don't think. Do I have a fire shout yet? No, I do not. And I don't have the frost shout. The best of these three, first of all, let's just take a look-see. Dragonborn Force here. Unrelenting Force Shout does more damage than me to disintegrate enemies. You may only accept one ability at a time. That's the one we're going to take, but I just want to show the other two. Dragonborn Flame. When your fire breath shout kills an enemy, a fire worm emerges from the corpse to fight for you for 60 seconds. That sounds like a lot of fun. My personal favorite, though, is Dragonborn Frost. Dragonborn Frost, your frost breath shout encases foes in ice. We're going to get that. We're going to come back here and get that as soon as we get all three words of power for the frost breath shout. But for now, let's get Dragonborn Force. Okay, and like it says, you can only accept one ability at a time from this book. Let's try that again, Slack. You may only accept one ability from this book at a time, but they failed to mention that you can actually come back here and swap out abilities anytime you like. Alright, so this is not a one and done thing. Okay, let's accept that one. And let's go back to Solstein.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
Okay, I learned the second word of the Bend Will Shout.
No wonder the Dwemer was so interested in that book. It was indeed one that Mirak used to advance his power as Dragonborn. But I assume there's some bad news. It would be unlike Hermaes Mora to allow anyone to gain such knowledge without exacting a price.
Yeah, right you are. He wants the secrets of the skull in exchange for teaching me the third word.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaes Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful Dragonborn that ever lived. Well, that gives me a lot to think about. I need to get back to Tel Mithril. I have some ideas about how to locate more of these black books.
Incredibly dismissive you are, Neeloth. I've lost a bit of respect for you. Alright, so, next is to talk to Storn. I'm just gonna let Neeloth... Oh yeah, I think this is a dragon fight outside. Pardon me, if I recall correctly. So let's get ready for that. This is a named dragon. Okay, and let's set the extra sauce to Potion of Fortified Marksman. Big save, and out we go. Here it is.
Need to get back to Tel Mithril. I have some ideas about how to locate
Dragon? There's a little matter of a dragon here, Neeloth. And let me just get on my dragon boots. See how fast we can down this guy. Prosulha.
Mirek has commanded your death, so it shall be.
Oh, here we go. I'm not even gonna switch over to my. Let's get finish him off.
Master wizard of the House Temple.
Okay. Full complement of bones and scales, and typically Mirak doesn't steal this soul. Like, although I could be wrong. I've never seen him. It's never happened to me. Could be that he doesn't steal the souls of named dragons. I could be wrong though, I'm just speculating. Alright, so that's that. Let's go back to mainland and offload the bones and scales, and then we'll go back to... Actually, probably should be able to do this at Raven Rocks.
Hold the test!
Ah, Glover's up and at him already.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
That's on account of the mines being open again. See, these guys all come to work. They're all like encouraged to, you know, to take care of business now that the mines are open again. Let's ask them about that. How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Veteran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Yeah. Alright, let's down to business here. Making on my business suit.
Weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up
if you're looking
right.
to purchase something.
Yeah, one
Speak to my
at a time here.
Fekis.
You got a good thing going. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Okay, you can have that. And that's it.
Bring your weapons and
Yes,
armor to
Sarah?
me. I'll
Sarah?
fix it up right.
Oh wait, you're not the, here you
Look
are.
at me.
I don't know who's.
I'm a different person.
So you're an
and I
alchemist
have
then?
you to thank for it.
That'll work.
Remember, I've plenty of potions.
Alright, back to business.
Ingredients.
Dior, you must be calm. I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur left us.
Something isn't right, Fenari. I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air. Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dior. Do you want a head full of grey hairs before you've seen 40 winters?
It makes my heart heavy that you don't believe me, Fenari. Baldur could be in danger and you will do nothing. If you won't help me, then I'll ask the Allmaker to send someone else who can.
Okay, so that's part of a side quest. I've done that before. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this time, but you just have to wait there and hear that play out. That would be this one right here. Ask Dior about that. Ask Dior about Baldur's disappearance. Okay, we'll table that for a later date. For now, we're concerned with the Gardener of Men. Talk to Storn. Storn, dude.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
Yes, I spoke to Hermaes Mora, and he asked for the secrets of the skull.
Hermaes Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora.
trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
Well, he said it's the only way to teach me the final word of Mirak's shout.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
Okay, so that basically means you'll give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Mora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Mora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Yeah. Not for nothing there, Freya, but I think you should lay off the espressos. They look a little jittery there. Okay, I hope you know what you're doing, because these magic books are, you know, they're not to be trifled with.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
What, who, me?
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
No.
The Skull yield up their secrets to me.
I think on the foul meter, that's a 10.
Father! No, stop!
That looks painful.
I won't not for you.
Do something!
What, me? What the fuck did I do?
You have delivered me the gift I requested.
There's nothing we can do, by the way.
I'll keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You
Bad,
will
Herma.
be either
Bad.
a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done?
That's a shame.
Go. My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then. Kill Mirak. Do not fail.
Okay, not to be insensitive to the passing of your paternal flesh and blood, I need to pillage his body for this. Like, and maybe the boots too. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, we'll just be on our way. Okay, yeah. Good luck to you. And that's it for the this quest here. Coming up, the final quest, the final main quest in the Dragonborn DLC, that would be at the summit of Apocrypha. For now, thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.
He will guide us well, thanks to you.
We won't forget what you did for us, Storm. Walk with